All right, let me talk to the men a little bit. The teachable ones, you know what I'm saying? You got everything figured out. You don't need my advice. Keep scrolling. Don't worry about it. But to you teachable ones, no, you are not the prize. Okay? You are not the prize. Not historically. Now, I'll stop it up to the past 100 years. But, there's so much history beyond this little time span that we're all living in. And historically, men were the hunters. You see, women were the gatherers. Hunters, gatherers, I guess you could say. The men went out, the women stayed in. Women weren't even really allowed to work outside unless they did another domestic job. But, anyway, I'm not trying to get into all that, except to say that's why the roles were set. A man goes out there, he works hard, he does whatever. The only things he's missing is a woman at home to take care of his offspring, because men carry the life, so he wants to put his life force somewhere and create more of himself. And he needs that woman. And ideally, we would be a prize to him. But you men, you're victors. That's why you're not the prize. You're the victor. Historically, I'll just leave this past 100 years because maybe it's a gray area here that we need to figure out now that everyone's earning. But historically, you're the victors. So the victor isn't the prize, it's the winner of the prize. Okay? So if you keep that mindset in mind when you're out there on your grind and you're working hard, I am a victor as a man. I am a victor. Women were victorious, but I am a victor and I deserve a prize. Now, a prize is not merely a woman. It's a woman that fits and suits your needs. That's where, the equally yoked thing comes in at. You know what I'm saying? All right.